friends, and welcome to CJoy Yoga. I think it's like April 16th or something like that. I know it's Thursday. But what I do know is that for the past couple of days I had caffeine, but I didn't today, and I haven't been eating things I normally eat, so I'm a little slow and sluggish, and I'm just kind of lacking motivation. And so I'm just going to do a little sequence just to see if I can't get a little bit of juice. And I thought I would share it with you because some of y'all might be in the same situation I'm in. So you can start facing the top of the mat in Tadasana. We're not even going to lay down first. That's where I'm at, peeps. So standing up nice and tall, I'm going to face you for just a little bit here. Go ahead and feel the feet rooting down through and into, not through, into your mat or your, the surface that you're standing on. If I say mat and you don't have a mat, please don't be offended. Pretend you've got one underneath your feet. All right, so rooting down and letting that energy rebound up through you, through the crown of the head. The eyes closed or mostly closed so that we can still turn inward. Find out what parts of your body are working. Some of them they need to keep you standing up tall. Some of them they don't need to. Forehead, eyes, muscles around the eyes, the tongue, the jaw, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. That belly might have a little bit of action in the low abdomen, but hopefully that belly is still soft enough that it can move on the breath. Speaking of the breath, bring your awareness into the breath. And just take note of the breath at this moment in time. And rather than worrying about how deep it is, how long it is, see if you can smooth it out, right? Having a nice, slow, smooth, steady inhale and a slow, smooth, steady exhale. And go ahead and open the eyes. And our first move, I'll turn to the side so you can see a little better. You're going to go ahead and you're going to stack your right heel on top of the ball mounds of the feet. And then bring that down. And go ahead and do that with the left. Don't move too fast. That's one of the things we're trying to move away from, right? And bringing that heel down. You want to calm the central nervous system down. Lift that right heel and bring it down. And try to stretch into the soles of the feet. Left heel lifts up and bring it down. Adding balance. Right heel lifts up. Left heel lifts up. Right heel lifts down. Left heel moves down. Left heel moves up, right heel moves up, left heel moves down, and right heel moves down. This time we're going to try and hold it. Go ahead and lift the right heel, find that low belly, lift the left heel, push into the ball mounds, the big toes, hug the outer ankles in. Those are all the beautiful cues to help you find your balance here. And stay up if you can, even though I just fell down. Maybe those arms reach up, inhale. Try to keep the heels up, but sit down into kind of like a chair pose, except you're not going to let your body pitch forward. You're going to try to keep your body perpendicular to the floor, your spinal column. And bring that up. Try to leave the heels lifted. Try to do that one more time. Again, I could say your spine is parallel to the wall in front of you as you try to bring that down. Bring your heels down, fold all the way in. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale and fold in. One more time. Inhale, reach that chest forward. And bend your knees, plant your hands, step the right foot back. Now if you need to bring your knee down, feel free. Otherwise, inhale, we're going to go right up into a crescent pose. Bend that right knee, be nice to your pelvis. We're just getting in there, even though we're moving a little quicker than usual, right? We're still trying to give that freedom, that space to the front of the right thigh without hurting our low back. Those arms might reach up, left hand might come to left thigh, and then reach out of the right side waist over to the left, saying hello to your right side. Inhaling back, bringing the hands down. Stepping back to downward dog on the first round. Full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the left leg into the air behind you. And float it forward. Nope, that was the one we just had. Up. Sorry, friends. Reach the right heel up into the air behind you. And exhale, float it forward. So your right leg is forward, left leg back. And inhale up into your crescent. Again, bend that back knee a little bit so you can try to find that pelvis, that long low back, and that open front thigh, hip area, I should say. Right? And pause there, right hand, right thigh, lengthen out of the left side waist and lean over to the right just a little bit. Inhaling back, you're going to bring the hands to the ground and step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale the chest forward. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms out, hands can always go on the hips if that's better. Exhale, elbows come out to cactus. You're going to pause there, slide the shoulder blades down, let the bottom tips of the shoulder blades reach the chest forward and up, right? Keep that low belly toning in, especially my sway back friends. Elbows might be able to move just a little behind you for an upper back bend. Please don't hurt yourself. Reach the arms back up, maintaining that. And exhale, folding right back down. Inhale the chest forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands, left foot back, long lunge. Inhale, reach the arms forward to come up into crescent pose where we just were moments ago. Go ahead and exhale, bring those elbows down, find that upper back bend, chest reaches forward and up. Reach the arms up, pause, maybe straightening that left leg a little more without crunching the low back. Bring the hands down, step back to downward dog. Now I'm going to add a piece of heat in here, and if it feels like too much, you don't do it, right? You just stay in downward dog. Take an inhale and start to bend the knees stay in line with the buttocks bone, and you drop the hips down a little bit like you're going to child's pose, but you keep your long spine. And inhale back up, right? So now we're going to bring that into chaturanga. Ha 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 ha. Go ahead and bend those knees on an inhale. Look forward, and like you're on a skateboard, I want you to go ahead and bend the elbows, they brush the side, push off your feet, move forward, shoulders same height as elbows, and then come into upward dog or low cobra if that's, this isn't right for you. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Remember, always, always, my objective is to walk away with more energy, not to feel depleted. You don't want to walk away from any exercise regime, any workout, any yoga practice, anything, feeling extremely depleted and having no energy for the rest of your day, right? It should cultivate more. Let's see, we need another leg forward. Left leg. Inhale the left leg up into the air behind you. And exhale, float it forward. I did the opposite of how I normally teach. Get a long spine. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Maybe that back knee bends just a little bit, right? Find all the stuff. Now bend the elbows to cactus. Let the elbows move back. Let the shoulder blades, the bottom tips help that chest lift up. Shoulder blades down the back. Reach the arms back up. Pause. Hands might come together. They might not. Maybe that right leg straightens a little bit. Keep the low back long. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. You're going to step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, rising up, whatever version works for you. Maybe that upper back bend, let's amplify. Exhale, elbows down, shoulder blades down, open chest. Keep the open chest as you reach the arms back up. And let's bring our hands right down in front of our heart. Close or mostly close the eyes and pause. Smooth that breath out. Soften the muscles that you don't have to hold on to. But definitely feel that energy moving into the floor through your feet so that that floor energy can come back up through your legs, through your tailbone, through your spine, through the front of the head. Bring those arms down. We're going to go through one more little series like that, friends. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Let's add that back bend. Exhale, elbows come out to the side, open chest. Inhale, reach the arms back up, maybe palms touch, maybe not. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, chest forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Let's step our left foot back. First this time, remind me I said left. Now you're going to walk your left hand out to the outside of that left mat, just the outside of the left side of the mat. Bring your right hand behind your head, and then go ahead and open up into a twist, yes, but also can you find an element of that upper back bend? If it helps you to release that hand, that's fine, but otherwise this might help support the neck, right? Shoulder blades down the back, they reach the chest. It's like I'm leaning the back of my head into a wall when I push it into my hand. Take an inhale. Now from there, you're going to bring both hands to the left corner-ish of your mat. Go ahead and start to straighten your right leg. It can stay a little bent, of course, but you're going to try and straighten it as much as you can. Even as you reach those hands forward and away on the diagonal towards the left front corner of the mat. See if you can gently guide your right outer hip back towards your left heel, or I could say move it in and back. Take another breath. And then come into your lunge. Traditional lunge, one hand on either side. Step back to downward facing dog. You can stay in downward dog, or you're going to maybe do this funky chaturanga up dog, down dog sequence. Inhale and squat down, or bend the knees, I shouldn't say squat. And then look forward, shoulder blades down the back. Go ahead and keep those elbows in and push like you're on a skateboard. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward dog. Just stay in downward dog if that sequence is not right for you. One of the cool things about that, I just learned this actually not very long ago from one of my teachers I'm taking on Zoom, is that it starts to engage the legs, and the legs have to do an awful lot, so the arms actually get a little break, where they don't have to work quite as hard as if you come straight through a push-up. Inhale, left leg into the air behind you. Exhale, float it forward. And from there, yeah, I do have the right legs. It is one of those days for me, friends. The first thing we did was walk the right hand out to the right side of the mat. We're going to bring that left hand behind the head, right? And when you go into it, I want you to think about that twist, yeah? But then try to lay your left shoulder and elbow, reach them up to the sky, but lay them back into a wall behind you, and see if you can pull your shoulder blades towards the chest to find a little chest opener. That head might push into that hand. Inhale. And gently, slowly turn the body down. Both hands to the right side of the left foot. You're going to go ahead and start to straighten the left leg, and then you walk your hands forward and away on a diagonal to the right. Saying hello to the left hamstring and outer hip. That outer left hip can't reach in and back towards the right heel. Breathe. And come back through center. Go ahead and step that foot forward. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, forward. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Exhale, maybe that cactus chest opener we've been working. Inhale, arms reach back up, trying to keep the back bend. Exhale, arms down to your side. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple of things seated, and then we're going to call it a day pretty much. So come on down to your buttocks. Okay. Let the legs come out in front of you with the feet together, but instead of being all the way back by the pubic bone, you're going to actually have them out quite a bit in front of you. So more of a diamond shape. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start to rock from side to side. And as I rock, I'm going to walk my hands a little further down the body, and I kind of pull my shoulder out. So when I rock to the left, I pull my right shoulder out of my right hip. When I rock to the right, I kind of pull that left shoulder out. So go ahead and just do that a couple of times. And I'll mirror you. The next time you're to the right, you're going to stay in that bend. You can bring that arm or shoulder inside the leg if it's available, or down to the floor if it feels like better balance. You're going to walk your left hand up onto that inner left knee, and don't push it away. but lengthen it out of that hip joint and see if you can't pull gently, pull the side waist out of your pelvis. And maybe the head turns, maybe it doesn't, whatever feels comfortable in your neck. You can turn your head down for that matter. Take an inhale and exhale there. Rock back through center, and you're rocking over to the left. And again, that arm might just come inside that shoulder and rest. You might need your forearm out for support. Try to be careful, soft, right? Right hand's gonna come up to that leg, and very gently lengthen that leg out and away, right? By just gently lengthening, slightly pushing, but don't just slam it down. And then from there, you're gonna pull your side waist out of the pelvis. Maybe turn the head and rotate in just a little more. Inhale and exhale. Now go ahead and rock straight through center. Maybe you inhale and come just a little bit up, and then exhale, folding over those legs. Take one more breath there. Inhale, come up, pull those heels in. Take an inhale and lengthen. And exhale. Long spine initially, but then soften it. So now my heels are close to my pubic bone, not so much a diamond. I guess maybe it's a really skinny long diamond from right to left now. Crack myself up. And then inhale, reach the chest forward and come on up. Grab those legs, send them out in front of you. Double hamstring stretch, get nice and tall, knees can be bent, you can sit on something, and exhale. So we are going to work with the legs working today, meaning trying to flex the feet, trying to make sure that your big toe is pushing into a wall just as much as that pinky toe, aka for most of us we have to pull the pinky toes back for that, right? Usually it just causes a little more tension, and more than anything, it gets us into the very middle of the hamstring, hopefully. Soften in. Say hello. Again, we already visited them once. Inhale the chest forward, bending those knees. Sitting in Sukhasana. Now, if you have time and you want to go into a Shavasana, please do, because I am trying to raise my energy up, my energy level. I am not going to lay down. I am just going to sit for a few moments with a long spine. I am maybe one of the very few times I don't teach Shavasana. I think it's one of the most important poses of all of yogurt, but I do want to keep myself upright for today's purposes. And feel that energy as it flows from the ground up into my tailbone and into my spine. But also feel that energy as it comes down from the above me, right? The cosmic energy, we call it. So thinking of that cosmic energy flowing down through the crown of my head and meeting that earth energy. So again, that energy from the earth coming up through my feet and my legs and to my tailbone. And then let that cosmic energy come down through the crown of the head, down the back of the spine. The two mix and let it fill up the rest of your body. And maybe even imagine it pouring out of the crown of the head and filling up that electromagnetic field around you about 18 inches from all sides of your body. Is that electromagnetic field, aka aura. Bring the palms together at the heart. Inhale. Exhale, bow the head. And just remembering to be grateful for everything that you have. Because the more grateful you are, the more you have to be grateful for. And thank you very much to Nam Chadwin for giving me that quote. Namaste. And if I said your name wrong, please forgive me. I've not heard it out loud ever. I've just seen it in print. May you have more energy if you, like me, were feeling a little unmotivated and lethargic. day. Thank you, friends. Love you.